welcome back to Mini Lessons with Miss H, and today we're doing page 98, Unit 2, Week 5. So, we're focusing on the genre literary elements. So, in other words, we're going to look at the characteristics or what makes a poem, right? So, let's review our poetry anchor chart. So I already know a robin could be a character from Batman and Robin, or also a bird, a type of bird. So let's see what type of characteristics do we see from our poetry anchor chart in this poem. A robin gathers twigs and fluff and sticks and string and other stuff. Right here I already see a rhyming pattern. She chooses things she likes the best and weaves them in to build her nest. That's our second rhyming pattern. And then we see a picture of a very serious looking robin. What a funny girl. Answer questions about this text. So first, before we answer any questions, who are they talking about? A robin. What is the robin doing? So this is who. What is it doing? It's gathering twigs and fluff, sticks and string and other stuff. To do what? She weaves them to build her nest. So how is she using these things? She's weaving them. Weaving is another way to say like braiding or sewing, okay? How do you know this text is a poem? So remember what Ms. Hernandez said. What's the first thing we realized when we read this poem together? That it had a rhyming pattern. Yes. So you're going to write, I know this is a poem because, think, how do you know it's a poem? What did Ms. Hernandez just say? Write it down in the line. Ready, set, go. Number 2. How many beats do you hear in each line? So this one's a tricky one, right? Because when they say beats, they kind of mean like when you have to read. So word chunks, right? So kind of like syllables. So A would be 1, Robin would be 3, right? So Robin plus A would be 3 altogether. So a robin gathers, we're at 5, twigs and fluff. So in this line, I hear 8 beats. Let's see the next one. And sticks and string and other stuff. That's 8 as well. She chooses things she likes the best. She chooses things she likes the best. How many is that? 8. And if you notice, they're probably all going to be 8. And weaves them in to build her nest. Yes, 8 as well. So how many beats do you hear in each line? I hear 8 beats in each line. So remember, a beat is how many syllables, how many parts, or how many times you have to stop when you are reading this poem, the sentence, and weaves them in to build her nest. So for example, robin, robin. So you have to stop in there, in the middle of robin, right? So that's what they want you to learn, that a poem should have the same amount of beats throughout the stanzas. So this is a big stanza here. Why do you think the poet uses rhythm? So what's the point of a poet using rhythm? If we notice, the point is to tell us that. That's the message. That's what we learn, right? So we're learning that a robin uses different materials to make her nest. So why do you think the poet uses rhythm? The poet uses rhythm to think. Why would the poet use rhythm? What did Ms. Hernandez just say? It wants to teach us, the poet wants to teach us and show us what materials a robin uses to build her nest. You have 1 minute. Let's review. So, the author in this poem uses rhyme. We saw 2 different rhyming patterns. The author also uses rhythm. What is the beat of this poem? 8 beats per line, right? So 8 beats. A stanza, yes. We saw a huge stanza in the whole paragraph. The whole poem was a stanza only. And what was the point of the rhythm? The rhythm wanted us to emphasize or learn what materials the robin uses to build her nest, okay? Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with the latest homework vids, and see you tomorrow. Bye!